Last time out, we saw yet another energy management masterclass from Nick Cassidy. Let's find out how he did it.
Nick Cassidy will come across the line to take the checkered flag and win the Mexico City E-Prix.
I made a deal with Jeff on Thursday that if I wanted to shave my head, and I was coming across the line and I was like, do I lift, do I lift? But
Let's have a look.
It might be gone.
So Nick, new look from Mexico. Come on, let's have a look.
Here we are, here we are.
What happens if you win this weekend? You're going to shave, what, arms, legs, chest hairs? What next?
Yeah, we're shaving something, I won't say what. Oh my God.
So Nick, we've got some clips from your win in Mexico, and I'd love for you to explain to people at home about energy management. So in the early part, you're saving energy. We could just listen to you here.
The first part of the race, I think everyone's trying to do a similar thing in terms of saving. Basically, in FE, the more you spend, the less efficient you'll be, because you never can recover on braking as much as you spend. So that's why we see a lot of lift-off, especially in the first part of the race.
And you know, you're down in sort of between 9th, 10th, 11th place,
Yeah.
but you're quite close to the car in front.
Yeah.
So two things. One is, how close do you want to be to get the slipstream?
Yeah.
And two, at any point, are you worried about being that far down?
You know, people talk a lot about that I was cruising at the back, but I was a bit aggressive at the same time. My first lap was quite expensive. I went from 13th to 11th. That's kind of where I wanted to be. I didn't want to go back any further. And then I had Boemi, you see him on me here, who was very, very punchy. So I was having to spend actually more than I wanted at this part of the race to keep Seb behind me.
What was Boemi energy?
Boemi 1% less.
You know, the higher lift-off speed you have, the more braking you can do, the more energy you recover.
So we have the highest target on the top 15, only Roland equivalent.
But yeah, it's that trade-off, because obviously you're wanting to be as close as you can without using throttle.
So Nick, we now skip forward. You've taken your first attack mode on lap 26. You decided to go for 6 minutes at that point and cycle up to the front. What was the thinking behind that?
We had the safety car period where, to be honest, I found it difficult to overtake at that stage of the race. I had a couple of moves done, but not many. But in my opinion, the 6 and 2 is very risky and quite easily cannot work out with a couple of factors that can go against you. So yeah, it was different, it was bold, but yeah, it worked out.
And then, well, talk about the defense here, because the other thing I think for people at home to understand, when you're having to defend, you're using more energy, right? Because you're driving on unusual lines and
Yeah.
braking in different places?
Yeah, for sure. And obviously you're not having that slipstream, so it's harder to lead. You use more energy to lead. And so yes, at the start of the race, you don't want to lead, but at this stage of the race, we've not got much energy left either. To give some kind of insight to where we are at this last 2 laps, we're at an energy target which is kind of equal to how the race started, or a bit worse. And so I was surprised to be able to stay there, but luckily we were all in a similar position, and with guys having attack mode and not that much energy able to be used, it meant that they couldn't really do much with it, which I think was the thing that saved me there.
What a phenomenal drive from the Kiwi. What a great job from the Citroën team to secure their first win in Formula E as well.
I mean, this weekend I could quite easily do a similar strategy and finish 12th and it not go my way. So yeah, there's definitely a lot that needs to fall into place.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you for your time. Thank
Cheers,
you.
man.